So as I was saying, this is where I kept my secret stuff. And so, all the other drawers, uh, my mom could look through and put stuff in, but then this was the one where I said, "Don't look in there." And then that's my old mattress. That's what I slept on. And then I slept on this. It's like a table for a bed. But the thing is that it's actually a lot more comfortable than it looks. There's just something very nice about having like a flat surface instead of having a bouncy, jiggly, like a springy surface. I prefer to have like a firm surface. And when I was sick with that horrible sickness where we got food poisoning from Tim Hortons, I would sleep in here. And then when I had the pulled muscle, I would sleep in here. And when I woke up, I would feel better. And if I slept in that room over there, I would wake up and feel just as bad. And it shows like how better this bed was actually, which is pretty funny. Uh, Old Man of Steel glasses. Glad Henry Cavill is back as Superman. There's my trombone. There's the panda pet that he has a hole in him, unfortunately. That was one of my favorite stuffed animals. He's like a Christmas panda. And then I was the only person who decided to keep a fishing rod for some reason. So there's that. And that is what I talked about, I think, in my ghost video. That is the case of Whiteout Mountain Dew that I drank while watching the Fearless Vampire Killers. And so for some reason I kept that. And it's like, oh, I wonder why. Subconsciously. So here's some stuff I'm keeping on top. This is my old Hogwarts toy where it opens up, and very, very cool. Very cool. That's an old DVD stand that sucks. I stopped using it. And then there's my Goosebumps collection that I got from my brother. Now here's some movies. VHS. This is Last House on the Left. Now this was the tape that I talked about, or it might be in the director's cut of my book, where I talked about at my grandparents' house. They had this tape, and they said this was a bad movie and I can't watch it. And so what I did was I just stole it, and I just put it in my bag and took it, because it's like, oh, I want to watch it then. There's Frankenstein and Me. Really like that movie a lot. Salem's Lot, Return to Salem's Lot, Invisible Man, House of Frankenstein. There's a very special film, Night of Dark Shadows. I got, obviously, both of these, House of Frankenstein. I got all of these with these labels I got from Hollywood Video on their clearance sale day. There's Nightmare on Elm Street, Legend of Hill House. This one's funny because this is another one I took from my grandparents' house, and I didn't return it. So, and there's a painting underneath here that I can't wait to show you. It's really, really funny. It was my first ever attempt at doing a portrait painting, and it's really hilarious. And then there's the window. That's an original window. If you guys notice, all the other windows have like plastic frames or metal frames. This is one of the only ones, or the only one, that has a wooden one. So this is an original window. And over here, that's a rare one, Frankenstein Reborn. Rose red, that's cool. There's a picture of my house, a bunch of stuff I have to pick up. Trophies, first place in theater stuff for 4-H. And here's the participation trophy I got for wrestling and not winning any match the whole year. The participation trophy. Which, honestly, like, I wouldn't throw any of these trophies away for obvious reasons, but this is probably the only one that I would want to throw away if I had to. Because, like, participation trophies are not a good thing. Like, I knew that I thought, I'm going to get a trophy? Like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, I don't want one. Like, I hated wrestling. I didn't win a single match, and then I get a fucking trophy. Like, what the fuck is up with that? And here's something really funny. So, I, Marco Carlson, won't stay home any more days for the rest of the just the third quarter. Marco J. Carlson. So obviously right there I was trying to tell my mom that, will you let me stay home today, and then I won't stay home any more days from school. And what was funny was that it actually worked. And so that's why I kept it at work. And there's the Valentines that I put up. Like, here's one. You're the best, from Ben. Ew. I'll throw that away. Ben turned out to be a jackass. Here's the collection of coins from the closet that I had found. This was the money that I had thought I can buy this house with. Most of it. And there's some over there. I took some downstairs too. I bought this when I created my own superhero character called the Ass-Kicking Alligator. And I bought this. And I thought, this is actually really cool. Here's some more tapes that I need to go through. The Stepfather 2. Awesome. And then here's a I Love Lucy lunchbox. I started really liking this show in 3rd grade. And then I bought this from a magazine. And what happened was I took it to school one time and people made fun of it. And they gave weird looks and stuff for some reason. And so then after that, I just kept it at home as like a safe type of thing where I would put my most valuable stuff in there. Which it's not in there anymore. Also, I would have showed you. Now this is the chair. This is a special chair because it's where something happened to do with, well, let's just say the superhero, the Flash, but it's not a superhero, it's something else. And I talked about that story in my book. And so this is the laptop, the old laptop from 2010. And this is where I would do commentaries right here. I'd put my phone right here, put a drink right there. If I had a thing of food, I'd just put it right here, hold it in my hand. Uh-oh, that looks weird. And then there's some paper that I thought it's good to have spare paper. And it's kind of like a stand for the computer. And look at how broken it is. It's still very helpful though sometimes. Here's all my old books that I'm keeping. Very, very cool books. I'm trying to think if there's anything in here I should show. Okay. So remember I talked about the story in the book with the science fair medal that I tore up on purpose? Well, this is what it looked like, except I tore it all up. I gave it to my teacher, and then that guy got kicked out of school. There's Andy Griffith calendar. Some cool pictures that I have. And this is a great lamp. See, that's Thomas Edison light bulb that's doing that cool lighting. And that is, if you guys remember Alien vs. Predator Requiem, this is what I thought a Predator-Alien hybrid should look like. So there he's got like kind of an alien body, but with claws like Predator. and then he has, you know, the hair like Predator, kinda. And so, what I think it looks like, though, honestly, is that gremlin from that Twilight Zone movie. That's what I think it turned out like. And there's an NES that I got without knowing how to set it up or anything. The only game I got was Friday the 13th, the video game. And then here's my figures that I'm keeping. There's Tunneler again. There's a Shark Boy, the whitewashed Shark Boy from McDonald's. There's the Shadow. There's a Predator. And here's a really cool toy. So, when I was a kid, I actually liked a Barbie movie called Barbie and the Unicorn or something. And so this was what Ken looked like in that movie. I got this from McDonald's along with the actual movie. And then this is a Frankenstein head that I unfortunately cut off and used for a derby car. And then this is a key for Indian in the Cupboard or something, I think. So that's pretty cool. And then that is a really cool Super Soldiers, or what was that movie called? Toy Soldiers. That is something from Goodwill. $16, and I think it's probably the coolest toy that I have. That's how toys were like in the 80s. They were epic. Based on that. So, other stories. I wanted to show you guys what it looked like when I would lie down on this bed. So I'm going to try. Let me know if this... Yeah, kind of like that. There's a fake Oscar. And then this is a briefcase. This was actually like an art briefcase I got from my aunt. And what I ended up doing with this in 2nd grade is that I put pictures of my celebrity crushes in here, and I carry them around and look at them. Since I didn't have a phone, I would carry around this briefcase with pictures of Danielle Harris from Halloween. The remake, obviously. And then over here, that down there at the bottom is my Psycho VHS. From when I told you guys about how my mom said, Marco, you're not going to like that movie. It's about a woman who steals money and then she gets killed. You know, she spoiled the whole movie. In terms of other stories in here, I really don't have any. I think, you know, just normal stuff with being in here. I would mostly just be in here like watching movies on my portable DVD player. You know, a lot of times I would do that. And then there was this one really funny story that I'll save for another time that had to do with a homemade toy, a banana type of thing. And it's a really funny story that I'll tell you about. It'll make you guys go, ugh, and laugh at the same time. So anyways, I think that's about it for this video. I don't really have much else to say right now. So please like this video, comment, tell me what you thought about my room. And then please subscribe to this channel if you'd like to see more videos like this. Goodbye, everybody. See you soon.